war. Not too sure. I don't really think we have a preference for which side wins in the Civil War. I mean, we don't... Okay, we're now in the co-prosperity sphere. Thank you for the political power. Because right now, the way I see it, the Internationale, there is no reason we'll ever be at war with the Internationale. Like, oh, we're gonna fight the like what war does Japan and the International have? None. Unless the Party Commune wins the Indian Civil War and they unite the continent and then join the International, then there can be a point of contention for the International, or if Hawaii joins the International. And I guess maybe also Australia theoretically, but I mean that's not going to happen. So those are basically, I think, the only ways Japan and the International go to war. The Entente is in Australia. We could see a war between Japan and... Actually, we're going to see a war, obviously, with the... And the Indies, of course, could eventually maybe even join the Entente as well, depending on how things go there. And aside from that, the Kingdom of Spain can end up joining up with the Germans. And, of course, we want to take over Germany, East Asia with the backing of the Japanese at some point. Yeah, let's join the research group. We won't withdraw from the military alliance. I actually want them on side for the war against the Party Commune. How are you guys doing? Being stagnant front line until the Tet offensive happens, and I don't remember exactly. I think it's like October. Once that happens, we can maybe see the tides begin to shift in Indochina, but a little hard to say, at least right now. Go for light tank 1, because right now we are building Wilkrieg era tanks, which are not that good, obviously. We are, of course, slowly deploying more and more units. Now, only build infantry equipment 1. The old infantry equipment was nice while it lasted, but... no. All good things, unfortunately, must come to an end. So I'm going to actually send my ships here. And you are essentially just a scouting fleet. Being like, hey, what's going on up here? Because, I mean, if we can theoretically invade Calcutta... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's a 7-unit stack. If we can theoretically invade... That's 8. If we could invade all of this land, the Party Commune at that point is already dead. Right? Like, they can't withstand any more than that. And once we get the Japanese on side, we should be okay. I mean, again, Party Commune does have a small fleet. I don't know where that fleet is. But they have like 5 ships, which I'm not too worried about. How many convoys? 76 convoys. We actually don't have submarines researched. Not great. So you might want to research submarines, because again, submarines are just the best naval unit in Hearts of 4 as far as I'm concerned. Like, nothing else even remotely comes close. Also, I'm going to deploy this 1 unit just so I can make a new army. You guys can be the Red Army on the Dominion of India's borders. And all you guys will just deploy onto Red Army as soon as you can. Okay, 2.7 million manpower. Or 2.17 million. I don't see us ever running out of manpower at this point. Especially, again, once we unite the North. Once... you are... I mean, you have a million, you have a million. That's already like 2 million manpower that we can maybe immediately bring into our country. We'll prepare in tax, of course. Actually, I'm interested. Let's look at trade for a second. We're nowhere... of the stuff we produce, namely rubber, tungsten, and chromium, I think we could go up to free trade. Okay. Banning the temple entry laws. More than a year has passed since a straight-up trans court Cohen enforced a series of progressive laws to better the law of the oppressed Hindu caste, also known as the Untouchables, Avras, and Daltis. Considered to be the lowest of the low within the Hindu caste system, people born as Untouchables have always led a wretched existence, shunned by their betters and forced to take demeaning work. However, trans court Cohen's temple entry proclamations greatly lessened the suffering of the state's Avarnis, giving them a new sense of communal pride. As such, Shri Krishna, therefore Baltan Verma, is also going to propose to the federal government the betterment of downtrodden caste to be a national issue. We lose stability. Let us go for... Just give me the... Current social reform use of the states. Right now, we're getting a little bit of bonus. You know what? Boom, pass it. Everyone in the country now can go to a temple. You're welcome, people of India. Yeah, we gotta go Syndicalist first. I don't think we want to get a pact with the North, though. I don't think having the Dominion of India... I think it would actually be worse for us. Yeah, prepare for final struggle. Syndicalist to the east, and we'll let them incite or... Wait, actually, which province are we inciting to rebellion? Orissa, which is you. If you can incite Orissa to rebellion, that would be nice. We'll take a quick look. You don't have 300,000 yet, neither do you. So no doubt we are by far the strongest army. These guys do have 300,000 men. Either of them have 300,000 men. We're already at 500,000. So yeah, we're definitely looking pretty good. Also, the Reichspakt is looking very nice as well. That's a very strong anti-Russian pact. I think Russia's going to have some problems in the future. You're guaranteed by the Japanese. But you're not actually allied with the Japanese. You're not in the faction. I wouldn't mind actually bringing Japan at war with Russia. Maybe we'll try to like take over Siberia or something like that. Maybe unite India, invade our way into Afghanistan, and then invade our way into Central Asia while Germany is fighting them. Have a, I was gonna say 2 front, but it'd be like 1, 2, and then 3 points of invasion into Russia. Could be nice. Could be good. It is late 37, so I think it's okay for us to go with these military techs now. Let me see. We have 1, 2, 3. How many men do you have? 13 to 46. We have 50. So, we already have more than your maximum. Where is my entrenchment's nice. More attack and defense on infantry, I think, is always pretty good. Yeah. Give me mass combat. Give me more recruited population. With that extra 0.5%, we shouldn't ever need to... We shouldn't need more recruitment population. Like, I don't think we need more than 3%. Like, 3% is already a ton. Give her population gain, surrender limit, war support. Oh no, Party Commune won't like us. I know, it's crazy, right? You threaten to invade the Party Commune, all of a sudden, oh, they think that we're out to get them. You're right, I am out to get you. I'm glad that you want that. I'm glad that you see this. But we actually need to move a little bit quickly because Burma and Siam could both end up joining up with the Japanese, which does kind of lock us out of these 2 focuses. More military factories, please. Put 1 more in tank production. Yeah, so you stood... Yeah, so you're both Social Democrats, National Populist. Shoutdown Clique did end up winning the war. I don't remember... You're actually pro-Japanese. Collapse Japanese collaboration. Okay. I mean, if you're pro-Japanese, federal government's pro-Japanese, then To me, it seems like we should have a pretty easy time invading our way into China in the future. Because I'm almost certain a war in China is going to be happening. 49 days till this takes over. Are you going to Calcutta defend? No. I'm assuming you're all moving your way to the front lines here. Try to stop our main invasion force, which, you know, I understand why you don't want to do that. Actually, I'm looking at this. I'm not going to have Blue Army attack. Because I think Blue Army would be moving, yeah, over a river into mountains. Not really a good time for anyone. We won't do that. We'll be doing a naval invasion. Moving troops on the border that does not require us to do a river crossing. And we should be more than cool. I don't think they'll be able to put up too much resistance, honestly. Again, since we have the back in the Japanese Empire, we should be able to invade our way into Calcutta without too much difficulty. Yeah, once Calcutta falls... Honestly, I think half of Blue Army, we're going to actually make them into a different, separate army. And their job is going to be, hey... follow up the naval invasion. We're going to make you into like a weird aqua color. And you've also broken out. Oh yeah, so now I can check. Can you join up with Russia? No, you cannot join with Russia. You also can't join the International. You can join up with the Bharati Commune, which is it's kind of close, but not really the exact same. So yeah, like I think I said earlier, I do believe that India is the only place that can actually join every faction. I will say, I'm not 100% too sure on whether or not the United States can join the Moscow Accord. I'm pretty sure they can't, because I've never seen it. But I guess I've never seen the AI America join the Prosperity before either, and I know they can do that. I mean, what faction would be able to even join up with Russia? Maybe the American Union States? But I really don't know. We have Japanese troops already heading over here. Japan's actually sent an entire army ready to go for the war with the Bharati Commune. Love to see it. Thanks, Japan, for your backing. I mean, what I need more than Japanese troops is the Japanese Navy. But I mean, they're giving us cover. I'm happy to see it. Actually, they're giving us so much cover, I'm going to make you into a full 10 stack. We got... well, like 4 more days until the war breaks out. 4 days. We'll see how Orissa joins up in rebellion. I would love it if they did. Actually, did put a troop. Ah, no, they did not put a troop in Calcutta. Toppling Indian socialism. Our government has decided to strike against the inane leftists in Calcutta as our first step towards national unification. Doesn't just begin the war immediately, while it suggests we further foster satisfaction amongst the largely conservative peasants in Orissa. Okay, let's try the Orissa rebellion. You're actually at war with Nepal right now, and Nepal's actually getting good work in because they sent all their troops down here to try to fight us, and actually leave their border completely undefended. Okay, never mind. This actually is going great. We can probably attack all fronts then. Back with the north. Let's focus on the traders to the north. Okay, the plots fail. We do lose 100 political power. Left Rika's ended hostilities. Japan join the war. And we already have a naval superiority. Love to see it. We have Nepal attacking from the north. We do see... actually, what the hell are you guys doing? Are you staying in Calcutta? No, you're leaving. Okay. But the naval invasion has already happened. Move. Bring the 12 stack over to Calcutta. Because, I mean, just that gets you down to 59%. Bring it over. Let's regroup these units together. Your current capital now is in this city that's actually directly on the border. We actually might be able to get a surround on these units, if at all possible. Did I not tell you to go to this line? Let's get a surround on you. Once we have our surround, we'll be able to get supplies over, so it's not as big of a deal. This line. Need that line. And move your way towards Dhaka. Your way to Chittagong. Capture more territory. Germany actually wants to give me some supplies. I'm assuming it's because we're fighting a country that is pro-Paris. I mean, it makes sense from Germany's perspective to give me some weapons, even though, you know, capital rates are actually not that high yet. We do have reinforcements on their way. Oh yeah, my volunteer division, right. Let's deploy him in the Red Army whenever he's on his way back here. These units should be dead somewhat soon. Forward. You forward. I will admit that some of our attacks have not been going 100%. How many men have we lost? 7,000. 7,000 to 2,000 aren't. That's like not great numbers. But I mean, if you look at the land we've already taken, I would say it's going pretty well. Again, President Nepal actually declared war on Bihar Commune as well. Just like, it's excellent. Fine, get the 12 units here. Over. I think purple line to just be here. Do our way towards Patna. Capture more and more land. I think we... Look, I was gonna say, probably by the end of 38, we should have the war over. So they just don't see how it could possibly take longer than that. Put some pressure on you. Technically, their superiority. I'm assuming the Japanese have... Yeah, the Japanese have also sent some air units over here as well. Capture this city, capture that city. Germany, thank you for the 3 volunteers. I'll take it. Again, we don't... Eventually, we will be going to war with you. I hope you do understand this. I don't think they understand it. Hopefully they do. Okay. Nagpur's about to fall to our forces. Not really doing anything. Down and then move up one province. Hold position for now. Naval units, you might as well just come back and dock. Not really doing anything in your current position. A little bit of support for you. I will admit some of these guys are tougher than I would like them to be. Up. Okay, the Invading is also declared war. I mean, I'm not surprised by that. I'm not. I mean, it doesn't really matter. I don't think the Dominion of India. I mean, they might get like one province out of this. But I mean, yeah, it's like we've already basically have won the war on our own. Got you down. Yeah, you're basically dead. I think we have one tank division now ready to go. Yes, we do. We'll send them into Red Army. Immediately start preparing our war. We're not going to prepare for the war quite yet. I want to at least defeat the Mahara Commune first. And then we can think about actually going to war. Over. How much are you worth? You're worth 1 victory point. You're worth 1. I mean, they don't really have that many more provinces. They got 1 in Bahar worth 5. But that's really about it. I'm gonna say no to you. Actually, I mean, you have a non-aggression pact with Japan. But I don't believe that actually should matter. Because we're not declaring war through the, not declaring war through the menu. We're declaring war via event. Which I think doesn't actually matter about non-aggression pacts.